I'm going to try and make a long, detailed list of things that I do. Because the less information that you know about either yourself or just the information that's out in the world, and how are you supposed to label things. And how I keep thinking about when I'm around certain people is they have the eyes for certain things that I do not. Like my boss, the job that we're doing, he's been doing it for 20 years, if I remember correctly. Shit, my bad, 9 years. So he's got eyes for that job. He knows which wires are supposed to be pulled, which wires are supposed to be cut, how things are supposed to look. And I'm just like, I don't know what the fuck I'm looking for. These people I'm living with, the main lady of the house, she loves gardening. She'll go over to this garden and stop and look at things, start picking things. I'm just like, I don't even know what the fuck you're picking. She grew up in gardens and a bunch of other things. She's educated in so many things. Like when she looks at something, she can see a problem. When I look at something, I'm just like, that's cool. Well, at least when it comes to the garden. Over there, she also loves recycling and trash. And in my head, all of the shit is trash. I don't know the difference between trash and recycling. But she will happily tell me that I put this shit in the wrong spot, and I have many forms of the ways I can act toward it. Clearly, I've done wrong, and I should put it in the right spot. Or I could be an asshole and just be like, I don't give a fuck. It's all trash to me. But I'm all about love, peace, and respecting others, so I fix the thing, and then I don't do it again. I actually take it and commit it to memory so I don't fuck up again. And the point of educating and not gatekeeping information from others is to allow others to have eyes like yours, in a sense. Like, I'd say my eyes are good when it comes to seeing people that I know constantly, and I can see when something's wrong. You ain't gotta tell me, bitch, it's all up in your energy. What the fuck you mean nothing's wrong with me? The glow is gone, your light is gone, you're not speaking as fast as you typically are. Did somebody insult you? You're not flailing with your body as much as you used to. Are you tired? You're barely making any eye contact. What are you thinking about? What are you worrying about? And these were all supposed to be for, like, the whole entire point of, if you know, you know, and if you don't, you don't. And the fact of the matter is, they don't teach us to know a lot of things, so therefore you have to self-educate yourself. And I'm like, I'm pretty damn sure, like 95 to 99, like this bitch an A for me. No doubt in my mind, my neurodivergency, it's just which one can I pinpoint it for E. I like to be by myself more than I like to be around people, and I don't like any groups more than 6. I absolutely love having headphones on me. Typically, I do have them in my videos, but there are moments that I don't want them. Animals absolutely love me and come towards me for no fucking reason. The flies bug the shit out of me. I enjoy talking to people of all ages, and it doesn't really come into my mind that you are either younger and or older than me. Like, I've talked to kids and adults, like I've talked to adults and kids the exact same way, and it's just like, holy shit, I forget you're 5 years old, you're 6 years old, holy shit, I forgot you're 47, 52, 98, 77. Like, I don't know if that's anything to do with neurodivergency or for the fact that, like, I can communicate. So if I have communication issues, I more or less think it's you than it is me, and like sometimes I do think it's me, and I'm afraid to say certain things because, well, I get in trouble for being too personal in personal places I'm not supposed to be personally. What I really meant is in professional places where I'm not supposed to be personally, only showing 10% of the characteristics of me. I just gotta be a good enough body with a brain that can repeat the lines that are said to me. You said, pick this up, okay, pick it up. And you said, put this here, okay, I put it there. Oh wait, that's not there, and now I'm out of a job because I don't care. I absolutely hate work, but I don't hate working. It's just the jobs and the values and the way that people tend to not value your true value, or maybe they just are pushy with their power and their words, and they just don't really care about you. They just want to make that money, and you happen to be there to help them or not. And if you're not helping them, they'll tell you you're gone. I overthink a lot. I used to love playing video games, but kind of fell out of it. Why do you want so much attention? Also, I talk to animals. Not a lot, but more probably than the average. Dog, cat, cows, I don't give a shit. I like being in trees. That's my favorite spot to go to. I ain't been in it in a second though. I love the wilderness. I just don't go out in it as much as I should. I wouldn't say I have issues with authority, but I do have issues with authoritative people. Why? Just because you're older than me? Why? Just because you have more money than me? Why? Just because you're stronger than me? I would literally chance my life just not to fucking listen to you. At the end of the day, we all will cease to exist, so am I going to cease to exist happily or pissed because I listened to you and now I'm in trouble because the boss told me to, because the person that was stronger than me told me to, because the person that had money? No, I wouldn't jump off the bridge if my friend did it. I would have to because they asked me to. I don't. I have, compliance issues. Not always, just a lot of the times. Because it doesn't always make sense in my mind, but for most bosses, like, it doesn't have to make sense. You are fucking told you, you fucking listen to me, or you're gonna lose your fucking job, you piece of shit. You're good for nothing. What the fuck did I tell you? And now I gotta act like you didn't just say a bunch of mean words to me. And I can act like that. But now who seems more crazy? Because the fact that you said that to me, now I'm definitely not going to do what the hell you want me to. Because I laughed, now I got to think of what my next move is. And it's probably just to leave because, well, I don't even want to be alive to fuck this money. You couldn't pay me to be treated this bad. I don't give a fuck what the amount is. I'd rather be out in these fucking wilderness. Fuck it, I'll find a spot to be if I can't continue get these trees. Like, it is what it is. I didn't choose to be born. Some people just had some unprotected sex somewhere in the 1997, because I was in 98, baby. The best years of my life are before I even existed, I promise you. I am very comfortable talking about just about anything, just not with everybody, because certain topics I don't want to talk about just because, like, ew. I know you too well, and I have a very vivid imagination, so sometimes when people talk about things, I'm literally envisioning it, and I don't always like what I'm envisioning. Like certain people telling sex stories, no. I don't fucking want to hear about your sex life. I don't want to imagine you guys naked. No, stop it, knock it out, please. Next subject, next topic, now. But like, I feel like I can say I feel your pain because I, in my brain. Kitty's still here. My listening isn't always the best. Like sometimes I'll hear things that I think I heard, but it's not what I heard. So I like one more time. You at least got to speak to me twice. It doesn't even matter how clear you think you are. It's never that clear to me. I love sleep, as well as poetry, soccer, and weed. Also weights, but I don't always like waiting. Even though I'm patiently when it comes to waiting on me, if I have to be in a waiting room or something, I'll be playing on my phone sometimes. A lot of times, most of the times, because I don't know where I can look. I want to look at you. Yes, I probably do have a staring problem. It's called 1,000-yard stare, and I forgot you were there. And what? Huh? Yes, I was in La La Land. It's a lot better than this fucking place. Also, what I used to do a lot when I was younger is I used to tap my leg 1,000,000 miles per second. I don't do it anymore. But now I think about it, the biggest correlation was I was in school. Or I was nervous. Or both. I still do a lot of fidgeting, not fidgeting. I was gonna say I won't say I do have an addiction issue, but I do. But I feel like it's more or less I have an addiction to addictions instead of being addicted to a substance. Because when I think of my history, I'm like, I have been addicted to sex for a little bit. I've been addicted to weed. I've been addicted to sleep, and I've been addicted to working out. But not every addiction is going to be treated the exact same way, so not everybody's going to respect the fact that, like, moderation is key when you do just about anything and everything. And hell, maybe you can even take a cyanide pill in very small micro dosage where it won't kill you to a point where it's like, yeah, moderation is key, ladies and gentlemen. But for me, I don't always know when to moderate myself because sometimes I will just do it I will stop when I pass out. I've ran until I see colors where colors aren't supposed to be. I ran until I couldn't physically breathe. I've ran until my lungs were on fire. I ran until my head was so fucking hot I couldn't even speak. I've ran until vision has went blurry. I don't know what enough is until my body tells me, shit, nigga, we probably won't wake up from this sleep. But still, for some reason, couldn't push the envelope because probably my body would drop me and then I would have to come back from my brain and people would probably think, sheesh. Calm it down, E. It's not that serious. That's the worst line you can tell me because then I ain't never going to take anything else seriously because what is serious if we're all going to die eventually? We just assume it's not going to be for a couple of years. Who's to say it's going to be past a couple hours? And that's the biggest thing that bothers me because it's just like I'm always overthinking. This thing could be so important or at the same time it could be nothing. But it's mind over matter and in my mind if it don't matter then why am I doing it? Because somebody else told me to, I'm not going to do the best one. I'm going to be the biggest dick you'll ever see. And I'm not even trying to be out here dick measuring. It's just when I like something, I do it gracefully. I do it happily. I put in showmanship. But if you tell me to do it, force me to do it like I'm supposed to do it, well, we're all going to die eventually. Fuck my reputation. I ain't raping, molesting, or kidnapping. Plus, you only know a version of me. Some will never even get to see the best versions of me. Which is why I think I'm autistic, ADHD, and probably BPD. But I'm like, can I be all three? Borderline personality disorder is the BPD. Well, thank y'all for listening to What Makes Me Me, mainly. Bye, Kitty. Kitty came back. Motherfucker stayed for 10 minutes, basically. Kitty fell asleep. Kitty nap. Alright, now to you.